So let's start off with your general energy. We have the Fool for the month of April, okay? The Fool is all about new beginning and going into something almost a little bit, not naively, but just very fresh. Like you are, it's a new beginning and you have no reservations. You're ready for it. You are like a childlike. That's what I was, not naive, but childlike, a childlike sense of wonder and hope and inspiration. So the month of April, that I friggin' love the Fool card. And just so you know, down here in your life purpose, you have the Magician, which is what follows the Fool. So you're starting something new. And with the Magician, I think, well, we'll talk about it, okay? I'm like losing my voice already. Okay. So we have the Fool with the King of Swords. The King of Swords is in control, very much like that Chariot card that we had earlier. He's in control of his mind. Like he's confident. People look up to him and ask him for advice. He's intelligent. So I'm hoping and I'm thinking that is you. And what I was talking about earlier with the Hangman, what I just learned, whenever I see the Hangman, I always thought of it, and I'm sure a lot of people think of it, as a pause in, like, nothing's really happening. And that could be the case. But what I just discovered is that he could potentially be hung for a reason. And a lot of people back in the day were hung or prosecuted because of their beliefs or their ideas, if they challenged the norm of society or whoever was in charge. But because he has this halo, it's like his idea was right. He is right. The other people chose to hang him because they could be intimidated by him. He could be challenging them. He could be proving them wrong. So they hang him as a way to keep things at status quo, right? But we can see that he's right. So that's a fun new thing and a new way that I will look at the Hanged Man. So as your general reading for April, it's like you're beginning something, and either you could be really confident in this, in your whatever you're choosing to begin. I'm assuming, well, you do have the Ace of Cups. It could be a new relationship. Not sure. I'm not for sure. But this could be you, or this could be someone that is in charge of, like an authority figure. Sorry, I zoned out there. And they could be the ones challenging whatever this new beginning. Look at the similarity between the sun in this Fool card and the halo around this Hangman's head. So usually when I would see these three cards lined up, I wouldn't read them the way that for some reason, I'm just taking it in that you are starting something. And it's going to be something that not everyone is going to understand. It's going to be something like a lot of people think you have to be a doctor or a lawyer, or you must go to school and then you must go to, I don't know, you know, like follow these certain steps. And that is he's reminding me right now, I was going to say, of the Emperor and the Hierophant mixed together. And we do have the Emperor down here in your career reading. So, I'm going to try not to ramble on too much, but what I'm getting at is you have this new thing that you're going to start, but it's not what everybody thinks is what you should be doing, or that it's possible, or that it's the way that things should be done. And they might try to bring you down a little bit. They might try to discriminate against you or prosecute you for having these new and innovative ideas or relationships or whatever it is. But just know, Virgo, that look, because these are this sun and this halo around him, I think you are in the right, and I want you to remember that. And don't forget, you also have the sun. I don't want to hold it upside down like that for you. So it is upright. Okay? So that's your general energy. And oh, Virgo, let's move on to love. If I were you, I would be thrilled. Okay. So we have the Three of Wands. We have this guy who's decided to go after what he wants. I'm going to just bring this a little closer. Which is very much reminding me of the Fool. They're very similar. So I don't know whether this is related to love or career. It could be both. But this guy is a risk taker, and he does not follow the status quo. He's gone off, and he's looking off into the distance. But he's not there yet. He's still on the journey. He may be achieving things. Okay, so this is in love. So maybe you've decided to leave someone and you are hopeful for the future, which you should be, because I'm just going to say these are two of the best cards you could probably get in a love reading. Anyway, so this is most likely you, and you've done the work. And you're hopeful. You're looking for that true love, that relationship, that fulfillment, okay? This is such an easy reading for me to explain because it's followed by the Sun card, which is just, look at that baby on that horse. He loves life. The sun is shining. He's naked. He has no cares. But no, the sun, I'm just joking around. But the sun, is just a very positive card to see in any reading. It means things are going your way. You're happy. You're being fulfilled. You really couldn't ask for a lot more, okay? And that is followed. So maybe because you're feeling this way, because you've chosen to move in a direction that is going to suit you, that's going to fulfill you. You may be leaving something behind, but you're not sad about it. And you're clearly not sad about it with the sun. And what comes with it, or what follows this feeling, is the Ace of Cups, which is just like offer of love. It can mean so many other things. It can mean, again, fulfillment, spiritual fulfillment. Like, that cup is full, it's overflowing, because there is the offering here, and the bird is also offering into more tenfold, like, into this cup. The hand coming out of the sky is like, it's alignment from the universe. The universe has your back on this, and it's cups, it's love, it's emotional fulfillment. So I don't know if you're in a relationship. All I have to say is it's probably going very well. You have your independence, but you're also very much happy and fulfilled in your love life. But I'm assuming a lot of you are single or struggling, because I just know that a lot of people that seek guidance through tarot are a lot of the times are wondering about when they're going to find love, right? So all I'm going to say is your love life is looking really good. There's so much more I can say. I think whatever you did to get to this position here of the Three of Wands, it is leading you to a really good spot, which makes me really happy, because my Venus is in Virgo, and so is my rising. But Venus is the planet of love. Like, when I watch any YouTube videos for love, I'll look at my Virgo video, because it's my Venus sign. So this is making me feel like I have some things to look forward to in my love life, and I hope you guys are excited about that. Okay, now moving on to to career. This is the job that you're in, okay? We're starting off with the 7. I'll hold it up just so that I have to hold it up like this. Not like this. Okay. Just so it's in the right order. So we have the 7 of Swords. We have the Emperor. And we have the 3 of Pentacles, okay? This is for career. Sorry, I was just like, how is this a love reading? But we just did the love reading. This is career. Okay. So the 7 of Swords is, sorry to say, it's about deception. It's about someone being kind of sneaky. Like, this guy's being sneaky. He's stealing, it looks like. So that those could be the people around you. Or you could be deceiving yourself. You could be in a job right now that you know is not right for you, but you're staying there because of money, because you're comfortable. But it could also be coworkers. It could be your coworker environment. There might be gossiping or backstabbing. It's not the best card to see. I'd almost prefer it to be you no, I don't know what I'd prefer it to be. It's not terrible, but you should just be aware of this. And it's followed by the Emperor, which in a career reading like this, I'm going to assume is your boss. Okay? It's also the sign, it's the card of Aries. But yeah, this is a card about order, about authority, about rules. So maybe you don't feel like you have enough creative expression in your job. Like maybe you are deceiving yourself and following the rules, but you really don't want to be doing that, if that makes sense. And then it's weird because it's followed by the 3 of Pentacles, which is a card about like building a foundation, a strong foundation. With here you can see it's with another person, with a family. But the 3 of Pentacles is about, yeah, it's a good card. It's about building a foundation slowly but surely, like so maybe this is the way that you're looking at whatever job you're in right now. You might know that it's not necessarily your dream job. It's not fulfilling. And you don't have enough creative expression. There's a lot of rules. You're working for someone else, right? But you probably feel like you need to build this foundation for yourself right now. With the money that's coming in, maybe you're able to network at this job. There's some kind of positive aspect to this job that's allowing you to build for your future, which is good, okay? So it could be worse. It's not very exciting. It's not like, I don't know, a bunch of money is coming in. I think it's important to pay attention to the way that you're feeling if it is you deceiving yourself. Or, like I said, it could just be gossip at work and then you have an intense boss figure, but you need to do it right now, and that's okay. Like, I'm in the same position almost. Actually, I'm not really. I kind of like my job. But when I got the job, I was like, I need a job that I can go to work, I can leave work and not think about it until I go back to work, and I'll be getting paid for it, kind of thing. Like, everyone needs money, right? You could have a million passions and hobbies, and if you're not ready to make money from those passions and hobbies, then you need money somehow to be able to continue pursuing those passions and hobbies. So right now, yeah, I'm going to say that your career is not everything that you'd hoped it to be, but it is what it is. And I'm not going to tell you need to leave it because it looks like it's a secure enough place. But please be aware of the deception, the potential deception. And don't get too comfortable. That's not a threat. I just mean always strive for more, but take it as it comes. Okay. Lastly, we have your life purpose reading. This is an interesting one. So it starts with the Magician, and then we have Judgment, and then the Eight of Swords. So the Magician is a card, in my opinion, of manifestation, of making things happen, of taking action mentally or physically to get things done. Like I love the Magician. Some people think he's shady, like he's a manipulator, but in your life purpose reading, I don't think that's the case. I think the only one in this reading really to be concerned of, like you're the only one in your life purpose reading that I'm seeing right now. So when I see the Magician, I'm seeing it's you manifesting what you want. So yeah, you have this job like we talked about, but that doesn't mean you don't want more for your future. And you have been manifesting, and you're going to continue manifesting in the month of April. And it's followed by Judgment, which means clearing away what doesn't serve you. And I know that phrase is so overused, but that's truly what this card is about. It's about the Judgment Day. Those who have done well, go to heaven. Those who have not, go to hell. It's like taking the good, leaving the bad. It's revelations. It's you're so close to being finished. After Judgment is the world, okay? But then you have the Eight of Swords. And don't worry, I don't mind this card because it looks a little scary, but it's all in your head. It's about trapping yourself. You're making yourself feel trapped. So, guys, my skin is terrible right now. I'm usually not this self-conscious. I swear I'm channeling this perfectionist Virgo energy. Woo! All right. So this life purpose is what I'm thinking is, it's like you're manifesting something. You want to be manifesting something, but with the Judgment card and then the Eight of Swords, I'm trying to figure out how I can say this. It's like you want to be manifesting this. You feel like you deserve it. You think you feel like you deserve it, but really you don't. You're not allowing yourself to believe that you're going to get what you deserve. You're not allowing yourself to believe that after Judgment comes the world, the end of a cycle, emotional fulfillment. You're getting stuck, which is not surprising for a Virgo. And I don't know if I said this already, but my mom's a Virgo. I love her to death. I am a Virgo rising, so I can relate. I understand why you guys hold yourself back. It's hard. It's hard. You don't want to believe that you're going to get something and then be disappointed. So it's almost like you don't allow yourself to believe it to begin with. But you can control that, okay? I'm just holding up the Chariot. This is all in your head. And remember what I said at the beginning of this reading. You can be in your head, you can do the self-reflection, but you can also control what comes from it, right? So yeah, I don't want to look at this through rose-colored glasses. I'm just trying to give you the advice to get out of feeling like this. Tarot is not about predicting the future. It's about analyzing your feelings and what's happening right now so that you can take steps toward having a future that you want. So when you see this in your life purpose position, don't think that for the rest of your life or for the whole month of April, you're going to be feeling like this. That's not the case. It's making you aware of that this is an issue so that you can do things like the Chariot is suggesting to act on this, to break this pattern, to feel confident, to know that you deserve the world. Literally, after judgment should be the world, you know? You do deserve it, and don't hold yourself back from believing that, okay? And again, the bottom of the deck was the King of Pentacles. So somehow, some way, with this Fool, with this, okay, I wish your love reading came at the end so we could end on a really positive note, because your love reading was amazing. You guys, be excited for love. I don't want you guys to think the month of April is not going to be awesome. But yeah, anyways. And then like I said, we have the King of Pentacles. You have the King of Swords. You do have the Emperor. So like there's a lot of confidence and control and like reaching the top prevalent in this reading. King of Pentacles is about feeling stable, feeling like you have all that you need in the material world. The life purpose reading is not so much about material, it's about what you're here to do on this planet, and that's when this came in. So you can be materially fulfilled, but you might not be spiritually, emotionally, mentally fulfilled. And that's the goal, right? That's what everybody wants. So anyways, I feel like I'm rambling. I'm going to pull one oracle card for you from Wisdom of the Oracle.